outstanding skater.
Kettle sends one through and they score. Seeing a shot from Peyton Kettle. 4-0 Canada. For Sikora again. That's broken up and cleared out by Brady Martin. 3 more shots on the man advantage. Here's Wang out of the box. Wang walks in with his shot and he scores! Oh boy. He picks the short side out of the penalty box into the back of the net. Canada 2-0 lead.
It's all about timing, isn't it? Perfect timing, and this is great execution by Canada in the neutral zone. You can see one goes for a change. Here's Martin. He gets the puck. This is the right clock management, understanding where you are in the game, understanding the time of the penalty that you've got.
Nobody there. Guilfoyle will follow up on it. Back up top, left side for Reed. Reed sends one in. Stepatak the save. Opportunity in front and they score. It's Guilfoyle. Canada breaks the ice. 1-0.
Andre Stepatak got a little bit too aggressive as Cameron Reed throws the puck to the net. Stepatak tries to get it directed to the corner. Good play by Guilfoyle to get this play staying in the offensive zone. You're going to see Cameron Reed. You see where the goaltender, now he's out of position and he's got no chance. Brady Martin was right on that puck, and quickly Guilfoyle opens up. Wide open net to put Canada up 1.
Had to go off his skate, can't keep it in, and is cleared back down into Saginaw territory. Hayes takes it away from Forgione, centering pass. Martin with a shot. That's blocked. Rebound, they score! Big Carson Andrews parked in front. As the Spirit blocked the first shot, but Andrew bangs home the rebound, and Saginaw's lead cut. Hounds win the draw. Brady Martin going in on goal. He scores! Quick shot there by Brady Martin. And it's a 6-4 Sagan.
Then at the line, there's the newbie. Hilton tipped in front, scores! And it's Martin on the deflection. I warned you. And it is 1-0 Greyhounds.
And you'll see the replay here, just right in at the blue line. Good keep in there by Charlie Hilton, the newcomer. And what does Brady Martin do? Goes straight. What's the old saying? Beware the quiet one?
Oh, yeah, absolutely with him. Chance developing here for the Greyhounds. Thrown in front. Scores! Knocked in out of the air by Hayes. A beautiful individual.
Unassisted Andonovski. Tried a quick pass. That's broken up, and now the Greyhounds steal. Here's Martin. In on a low with a shot. Scores! Brady Martin with a burst of speed puts it behind. Shovel, the Greyhounds lead for the first time tonight. It's 3-2.
Cross and extends upward. Now that'll send Justin Kluche on the counterattack at a 2-on-1. Gets it through Martin, the shot, and he scores. Big save at one end. A goal by Brady Martin at the other, and it's a tie game late in the second period. Behind the Greyhound net, Evans there first, Kluche on him for the Spirit. Back up the wall. Martin brings it ahead now for the Sioux. Justin Kluche down the right side with numbers, a shot, he scores! Justin Kluche goes 5-hole on Oak. 9:53 to go in the third period, and the Sioux Greyhounds have a 2-1 lead.
Turns it over near center ice. A chance for the Greyhounds. Beautiful pass and a finish there. It is Kluche going up high, tying the game.
Justin Kluche, we talked about him earlier in this broadcast. Seven points in 7 games, make that 8 points.
Muster any sustained attack.
Muxlow dropped it off. Martin finds his man. Shot. Scores! Holub! It's 4-4 to Martin. Martin with 20 seconds left in the power play. To Zodi. Newer drive. Save. Martin. Chance. Scores! Brady Martin. 2-0 Greyhounds.
You could see that there was an opening there on the short side. Nelson gets a piece of it, but as mentioned,
break it out, but it's taken back now by Martin going towards the net. Martin shoved off the puck by the veteran Blake Smith. Got it over to Kluche. In front, one-time score. It's Travis Hayes on the first shot of the game. Just 42 seconds into the first period. So back-to-back cross-checking penalties against the Firebirds is now Noel Nord off the draw. Over to the left wing side, slap shot, they score. A one-timer, Brady Martin, and it's 4-0. Played in one game before being acquired by the Birds. Flint seems to like what they have in Noah Bender so far. In the attacking zone now, Carlisle. Deflection, they score. It's Martin in front of the net, got his stick on it. That's his second of the game, and the Greyhounds lead us back up to 3. Fourth time they're going to be shorthanded this game. Flint just 1 for 3 on the penalty kill in the first 3. Petrie lost his helmet. They work it around for Nord, who scores. Noel Nord snaps it home on the power play. It took just 11 seconds, and the lead's back to 4.
And managed to get it to the blue line. Hayes shovels it out. And here comes Cloutier. 3 Greyhounds across the line. Cloutier across ice. Pass a shot. They score! Brady Martin with a wrister from the face-off circle. And the Greyhounds take a 1-0 lead. Picks it up, trying to get it back to the point. Otters still can't get it as it hits a stick, and Nord makes a nice play to keep possession. Here's Minosa to Martin with a shot. He scores! Brady Martin with a quick one-timer. And the Greyhounds tie it at 3. Gibson, Martin, and Hayes. The Greyhound unit out there. And here comes Martin across the line. Lets her shot go. He scores! Brady Martin ends it just quickly as...
And in it'll go. Top of the left circle. Push back for Martin. Martin driving down Main Street in front, and they score! Cloutier with the goal on the redirect, and the Greyhounds retake the lead 2-1.
Slow it down. Harding now looking to clear the puck. Martin could move around him and scores.
Wow.
Brady Martin, there's the response. 6-3, a quick goal from the Sioux leading point getter.
Kind of a mission tonight, isn't he?
He's playing his best hockey as a steelhead as far as I'm concerned. Cloutier stopped there by Ivan Kovic. They score. It's banked in from behind the net. Justin Cloutier makes it 8-4.
Lyndon Larkovich from center shoots it in. Money bounce on Quinlan. Back out in front. Martin scores.
Cloutier trying to walk into the slot to Martin, who fires. He scores! One-timer by Brady Martin. And we're tied at 2. Greyhounds keep control of it in the corner. Here's Martin. Walking out with it to Nord in the face-off circle. Nord back out to the point to Carlisle. Carlisle leaves it for Nord. Into the middle of the ice area. Scores! A wrist shot from near the slot. Molnar goes after the rebound, then give it away to Martin. And here comes Martin as the Greyhounds have a 3-on-2 across the Sudbury line. Drop pass for Cloutier with a shot. He scores! Brady Martin made it happen. And Carlisle picks up the rebound and clears it out to center. Cloutier knocks it down there for Martin. Martin into the Sudbury zone, and he'll put it into the empty net. And the Greyhounds take a 7-4 lead as Brady Martin gets a shorthanded goal to seal it.
He was able to find the bumper man, and it just failed to click.
Enright upended after doing a fantastic job. And that is a goal by Martin.
Strollhack intercepted. Cloutier on a breakaway. All alone. He goes in, shoots, and he scores. Justin Cloutier, and it's 5-0 Sioux.
Well, 4 blocked shots on that power.
They score! On the follow-up, I think it was Brady Martin.
Clearing it up the boards for Aspinall. That didn't work. Greyhounds intercept, and here's Brady Martin with a chance now. Martin going in with a shot. He scores! Brady Martin. Puck is cleared out to center ice. It goes off the stick of Andonovski, and it's stolen by Brady Martin, and now Andonovski is going to get a penalty as Martin centers it to Cloutier with a shot. He scores! Marco Minosa makes it 2-0. Ranger territory. Hounds will set up the power play. Minosa back to Reed, walking in, passes it off to Martin with a shot. He scores! A bullet by Brady Martin, and the Greyhounds lead it. Cloutier shoots it to the half wall, and Minosa couldn't get there in time. Chromiak, a nice play, but he couldn't corral the loose puck. Here's Mignones now. Cross ice, it goes, a shot, they score! Brady Martin again. And it's 4-1 Greyhounds. Against Thomas. And from the draw, Minosa has the puck. Looking for an opening. Minosa with his shot. Redirected, they score! Beautiful tip there. Travis Hayes puts it in. And the Greyhounds are on the board. It's 2-1. His stick. Brantford having trouble clearing as the Greyhounds doing well on the forecheck. Now Martin back towards the blue line, looking for an opening. Here's Brady Martin with a wrist shot, scores! And the Greyhounds right back in it. Great work by Brady Martin. It's 4-3 Brantford. Key face-off as the puck's cleared around the boards. Brady Martin will hold it in though. Martin walking the blue line, trying to get into the slot area, hesitates, now lets it go. That's stopped in front, rebound, loose, they score! Noel Nord parked in front, I think banged it in, and the Greyhounds come to within one.
Back up the far side for Brady Martin. Little punch there from Najim as here comes Hayes leaning into James Go. Pass in front, Minosa scores!
Moses gets it back to the line, and Therrien under pressure. Martin takes it away from him. A 2-on-1. Martin pass near side, Minosa with the hat trick.
The Greyhounds right here as they make a charge on the 2-on-1. That's a nice pass over.
Martin, and he ripped it wide. Cloutier wheels out from behind the net. Martin scores!
Watch them recover the puck here, and it's going to be a really nice pass right to the bumper man almost. And
he moves it to the near half wall. Therrien hit Hayes hard, and a penalty coming up as that puck enters the net. An empty net goal for the Greyhounds.
But that doesn't connect, and now the Greyhounds come back the other way quickly. 2-on-1, Martin and Minosa. Martin shot, scores! Brady Martin puts that one into the back of the net.
He was expected, couldn't get at it, and quickly up the other way, and Brady Martin here using the decoy and
Just passed it off, but Saginaw can't clear. Here's a chance for Minosa going in. Pass, shot, scores! And the SOO Greyhounds have clawed their way back into this one.
Sault Ste. Marie bench in behind the net. Dickinson checks his man up and knows in there as well. Travis Hayes under pass. Here's a chance for Martin in front of the net, and he beats Medvedev. And the Greyhounds get on the board. In his way in across the line, Brustevich, Holton, set free, and Reed back the other way. On for Martin. Martin shooting. He scores, and all of a sudden the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds have 3 up on the board.
Watches it go by, and now Martin carries it out again. Martin hooked up. Minosa scores. Marco Minosa ties the hockey game as the Greyhounds are now on the board.
Nice feed there by Brady Martin. There was going to be a delayed penalty, but Marco Minosa ties the hockey game with his career-high 23rd goal of the season. He had 22 last season, 22 this year, and now picks up his 23rd here as Martin is able to find some open ice through center ice. Minosa right there takes the pass a little behind him and was able to sweep it by goaltender Serzica to give.
Tries to get around the Sting captain. Out here to Minosa. Minosa walks in, he scores! There it is, Marco Minosa, his second of the night, this time a short-handed goal, and it's 3-1.
That is number 24 in the season and his 6th short-handed goal, as we mentioned, leads the Ontario Hockey League in short-handed markers and adds to his total right here. There's Martin taking Fisher with him. Fisher and Martin get tied up. The puck comes free. Right there, nice play by Martin to kind of poke that puck toward Minosa.
Away from Minosa, can't do it. Going in, backhander, and that one went wide of the net. There's Minosa, dishes off out to the point. Here's Reed walking in with a shot. He scores! Chase Reed, end time, and the Greyhounds. To Travis Hayes, and Hayes tried to go to the backhand. He had the goalie committed, but Hayes just got turned around and couldn't get the pass away. Here's Evans with a shot, and that one scores! Spencer Evans with a shot from the point. Listen got a piece of it, but it fell over his shoulder. Fall. Moses waiting for the puck at the blue line. Can't stop it. Brady Martin steals. One man back. 2-on-1 developing. Martin going in on goal. Shoots. He scores! Brady Martin short-handed. Greyhounds lead it 3. Greyhounds regroup at their own zone. Here's Solomon Up the boards for Brady Martin. Martin going in on goal. Passes it off. There's a shot. He scores! Marco Minosa puts one through the legs of Lisson. I think one he'd like back, Jim, but the Greyhounds take a 4-1. 2-on-1 develops. Minosa across the line. Deeks his man, and the shot just goes wide, and Brady Martin will pick up the rebound. Minosa all alone going in. A shot. He scores! Marco Minosa got in behind the defense. Turns and fires it towards the empty net. And that one goes wide. And Greer picks up the bounce off the boards. He lost it. And a chance for the Greyhounds. It goes off the side of the post. Here's Brady Martin into the empty net. He scores.
Well, a couple of chances. One off the post, and then guess who? Brady Martin out on the ice in the final minute or so. And he fires it into the top of the net.
Here come the Greyhounds back across the line. Brady Martin looking for Hayes, and that's knocked away, but it comes right back to Martin. He scores! And just like that, the Greyhounds tie it up as the Sudbury Wolves get caught running a line. Drop pass to Minosa, back to Martin, taking it behind the net. Martin sends it out to Reed at the face-off circle. A shot, scores! Travis Hayes, backdoor, puts it in, and the Greyhounds lead at 5-3. Minosa with the puck to Cloutier. Cloutier to Brady Martin. Martin from center will backhand it into the empty net, and the Greyhounds lead it by a score of 6-3 with 49 seconds to go in the game. From the draw, the puck goes to Minosa. Minosa gets it back to the point quickly to Reed. There's a shot for Martin, and Martin was trying to center it. Now he gets it to Minosa. Rink wide it goes to Martin. Back to the point to Reed. Reed with a shot. He scores! Chase Reed let the shot go. It changed direction and goes upstairs. Across the line, Martin with a shot. Wide of the net. Rebound picked up by Travis Hayes. Comes in front. There's a shot. He scores! Marco Minosa has tied it at 3.
Barry and Brantford. Brantford, yeah. That puck loose in front will score. Nope, they're going to wave it off. That was Hayes who got things started, got the initial shot off. Martin stays with it. Now he scores. Posted in. What a shot by the NHL draft prospect Brady Martin.
He comes into the game with 29 goals. That'll be his 30th of the year.
Scooped up by Nord. Nord looks to his right, drops it between his legs to Martin. Hands it off Minosa now with a chance. Center in front of the net. Tap in goal, scores. Noel Nord right there at the side of the net has his 17th goal of the season. Into Martin. Dropped in front of the net. Chance, scores. Nice feed. Hayes finds Minosa. He scores the goal to make it 4.
Minosa to Martin. Martin behind the net. Puck in his forehand. He chucks on the brakes with Smith shadowing into the slot. Hayes takes a whack at it. And it's grabbed now along the right side. Martin backside one time. They score. Day gonna hack it along with Fellinger. Rylan Fellinger lost it to Nord. 15 seconds to go in this period. One time, score. Day got a piece of it, and from an impossible angle, it's Cloutier. Banks it off the goaltender and in, and the lead's back to 2. 11 seconds to go in the second period. It's 4-2 Greyhounds.
Almost found that open corner. Martin, this side, quick shot, scores! And they make it 1-1 on a rapid shot by Brady Martin.
By Papineau as Brady Martin is robbed on a breakaway. Puck ends up in the corner. Valeris hit by Martin, and Valeris just gets up, shot, they score! Brady Martin puts it in behind Papineau, and the Greyhounds lead it 3-0. It ends up at the side of the goal. Spencer Evans on it. Evans gets it as far as center ice, taken there by Martin. 3 Greyhounds across the line now. Martin with a shot, scores! Brady Martin on the rebound, and we've got some rough stuff going on in the corner after the goal.
Momentum here in the second, squashed in the early going by the Spitfires. Davis back in over the line. Here's Hayes, shot glove down, gets it behind him, scores. Get it right back, and Travis Hayes will go off the glove of Costanzo, and the Hounds are in.
Down by Vader right in front of the Greyhound bench. Spitfires wanted a penalty there, won't get one. Here's Cloutier with a chance to Martin, back to Cloutier, and scores! Justin Cloutier ties the hockey game, and the Greyhounds.
Veteran players who've done battle many times. 11 seconds left on the clock. Reed shot, tipped just wide, sent back in front. Costanzo might have got a piece of that. 5 seconds on the clock. Turning, firing, knocked down. Allard in front of the goal, and they'll score. 6-2, 0.1 seconds on the clock.
Well, just in time as Martin is off to the side of the net. And the Greyhounds, who have a shorthanded goal tonight, get their second of the game. This one is their first on the power. See what they can muster up in the latter half of this third period.
And right off the draw, the Greyhounds, 4 seconds in, and they make it 6-4. Their second power play goal of the game, and they're not going away.
Right off the draw, you mentioned it earlier today with Brady Martin having his shot mentality.
Villeneuve, Brady Martin, Gatson, back up for Villeneuve, Villeneuve, across, Coots, Gatson, quick shot, score! Welcome to the tournament, Lev Gatson, another power play goal, and it's 2-0. Waiting for it is Carson Carls, Brady Martin with Coots, 3-on-1 developing. Coots across, one-time drive, score. Ryan Lynn, the tap job, and Canada's got 5.
Handle it on the boards. Here's Carson Carls, and their little bank pass by Brady Martin, and now Coots is on the way. Oh yeah, here comes Ryan Lynn into your picture to tap it in, jumping into the attack. What an, Corey Stillman was talking about getting out of your zone and being really good defensively. Put that clip up, Corey, and show the group how you do it.
Couldn't poke it home. Brady Martin back to work. Martin out front, goalie's lost his stick, score, and that's an easy one as Braden Coots rifles it in. Samuel Horenik had lost his stick, and he had the stick
near the top of the circle above the hash marks, and then Brady Martin finds him, but he gives himself that space. And now, really difficult for Slovakia to be able to get their stick in the way and intercept. There you can see where Coots goes, get that to me. And he not only does he get that space, but because they can't close on him, he can kind of get the puck set, pick a spot. He
ripped at the blue line, and then Smith, the back end down the ice for Hopkins. Nesbitt trying to work his way in. He's got the puck, lays it back. Here's Smith, wrist shot, score! Jackson Smith, the rocket wrister, back of the net. And Team Canada leads 1-0.
This is a brilliant play by Brady Martin. Brady Martin.
Guard hands it off. Return feed. No one could get a stick on it. Martin off ice quickly. Gatson's got some runway. Coots into the play. Pass across. Coots score! What a feed! And Braden Coots has his third. Canada's got a 2-goal cushion.
Just a great rush and a great finish.
Brady Martin, why not? Finally, Brady Martin is first of the tournament, and now a breath for Team Canada.
You know, Canada realizing that even though you have a game under control or seemingly under control, trying to keep it under control requires just as much effort as gaining control. And
That's it for Martin. Right in front, shot, score! Coots at the end of the power play, but they'll take it. Coots has another one, and it's 2-0 Canada.
The play has to come in quickly into that spot because defenders are looking to close it down, and Rubrick delivers it beautifully right onto the stick where you can't get a check on it, and the puck is quickly off the stick of Brady Coots. If you look here, there's Martin back into the slot. There's just no chance.
Leaves for Wang. Wang, Brady Martin in front, shot, score! Reshny, what a setup! Martin to Reshny, and he buries it to tie things up at 2. Brady Martin all over this game, and Cole Reshny's got his third of the tournament.
I don't know if this is around the world, it's around the top, and Reshny makes a really good play. Comes up the wall, little exchange with Wang, and then he comes right down the middle, and what a pass by Brady Martin, and what a finish by Cole Reshny. Just a fantastic play all the way around. 2-2 Canada, just
blocked as Carl's let it go. Brady Martin's parked in front. Gatson up top. O'Shane's drive. Hit a player. Reshny in front. Score! Brady Martin up top. Canada leads by 2. Second of the tournament for Brady Martin as he buries the rebound by Herenstam.
Canada, right from the beginning of this game, have established a down-low game below the goal line, and they have really been able to play a lot in the offensive zone. And when you're able to do that, you got the defenders turned around. I talked about getting the puck to the net and standing there. You're going to get rebounds. Be ready for them. Don't swing by the net. You don't have to tell Brady Martin that. He knows what he's doing. Gets himself established in front of the net and finds that puck off the rebound. 2-0 Canada.
Brady Martin had 33 goals in the SOO in the Ontario Hockey League. He's ranked away. Play continues. Brady Martin cutting in to the net. Score! How's that for payback? Martin doubles down in the game, and Canada's got 5.
Right now, it's real simple. Sweden has no answer for Canada's tenacity, speed, and game plan. And this should have been a penalty. Melvin Novotny goes right through the crease, bashes into Ivan Kovic here on the backside. That should have been an interference penalty, but they go the other way. And here's Brady Martin. Him and Kindle with a real good little move, and then boom, right into the net. If that's not the knockout punch, I don't know what is, because right now through just about 34 minutes of this game.